Hello students, today will we discuss about the grammar translation method. इसको शॉर्ट में GTM बोलते हैं, ओके, या फिर ट्रांसलेशन कम ग्रामर मेथड या क्लासिकल मेथड. This method is also called the translation method, classical method. This methods came with the British. Okay, British method, one of the oldest method of teaching English. ये method सबसे old method माना जाता है. Okay. What is grammar translation method? The grammar translation method of foreign language teaching is one of the most traditional methods. It was originally used to teach dead languages and literatures such as Latin and Greek, involving little or no spoken communication or listening comprehension. Characteristics क्या हैं इसकी? A focus on learning the rules of grammar and their application in translation passage from one language into the other. Vocabulary in the target language is learned through direct translation from the native language. It is taught in form of isolated word list with vocabulary tests such as the house, la casa, the mouse, illustration. Very little teaching is done in the target language. Instead, readings in the target language are translated directly and then discussed in the native language. Little or no attention is given to pronunciation. Grammar is taught with extensive explanations in the native language and only later applied in the production of sentences through translation from one language to other. Okay. ग्रामर ट्रांसलेशन मेथड ऑफ फॉरेन और सेकंड लैंग्वेज, इसको क्या कहा जाता है? फॉरेन और सेकंड लैंग्वेज कहा जाता है. टीचिंग विच मेक्स यूज ऑफ ट्रांसलेशन एंड ग्रामर स्टडी एज द मेन टीचिंग एंड लर्निंग एक्टिविटी. हिस्ट्री क्या है इसकी? डेट बैक्स टू इरासम्स 1466 and 1536. Originally used to teach Latin and Greek in the late 19th and early 20th century. Earlier in 20th century, this method was used for the purpose of helping students read and appreciate foreign language literature. Background: traditional method of second language teaching in schools. Most common language teaching method stressed the literary development teacher centered. The textbook occupies the most important place in teaching via the translation method. A good textbook is described which follows an outline of the grammar. Certain rules of grammar are illustrated in each lesson, which also introduce some new words. The teacher translates each sentence into the mother tongue in the class. The book provides all the reading material. The teacher reads the sentences, translates it, and explains the grammatical point. The word meanings are carefully given by the teacher and noted by the students. Introduction. Original purpose: helping students read and appreciate foreign language literature. Students can become more familiar with the grammar of their native language, also write and speak their native language better, helpful for mental exercise. Key features: classes are taught in the mother tongue with a little active use of the target language. ओके, ये मदर लैंग्वेज में, मदर टंग में पढ़ाई जाती है. मच वोकेबलरी इज टॉट इन द फॉर्म ऑफ लिस्ट्स ऑफ आइसोलेटेड वर्ड्स. लॉन्ग एलाबोरेट एक्सप्लेनेशंस ऑफ द intricacies of grammar are given. grammar provident, the rules for putting words together, and instructions often focus on the form and inflection of words. Reading of difficult classical text is begin early. Little attention is paid to the content of text, which are treated as exercise in grammatical analysis. Often, the only drills are exercise in translating disconnected sentences from the target language into the mother tongue. Principles and techniques. Translation of a literary passage. A student will be asked to read a literary passage and then translate the target language into their native language. Translation may be written or spoken. Translation made by the students can show that understand their meaning. Mother tongue dominates the teaching of English. The unit of teaching is word, not the sentence. The linguistic material presented for study is graded on a grammatical plan. In the process of interpretation, the foreign phraseology is assimilated. Advantage क्या है? और easiest for teacher to use, does not require teacher to speak good English or make good lesson preparation. Only use the textbook. Least stressful for student, teaching occurs in the first language. Student learn the new language without contact with native speakers. Very economical as it saves time of both the teacher and the student at the same time. A very effective method. This method tremendously enhances the student's vocabulary. Very convenient to teach a foreign language with the help of the learner's mother tongue. Imparts correct knowledge of English language because it lays emphasis on grammar. Helps the student to express their ideas and feelings in English, especially in written English. The written exercise make their knowledge definite and stable in their mind. Develops the ability to comprehend what they read. Helps the students to acquire real meaning of words, phrases, and idioms of English language, which is necessary to enrich their vocabulary and expressions, particularly in the senior classes. The students learn the art of translation. This method fulfills our important maximum, proceed from known to unknown. Support the claim of the psychologists who think that grammar descriptions the mind. Disadvantage. Students lack comprehension. Only translating word for word does not allow students to create meaning in English. Students do not learn to read. Extensive memorization. Very little student teacher and students interactions. Lays stress on reading and puts in very little effort for training in reading, speaking, and listening. Correct English pronunciation is not priority in this method of teaching along with articulation and intonation. The bad habit of translation and thinking is developed. First, the student think in their mother tongue and then they translate the ideas into English language. There are certain structures in English language which cannot be translated into the Indian language. This method helps in developing Vokkish English and prevents the development of fine English. Reduces all chances to develop oral expression. A good speaker impresses more than a good writer. The lesson in this method become dull and burdensome, ignores the two important aspects of English, the phonetics and fluency of speech. Principles and techniques. The ability of communicating in the target language is not a goal. The students ask questions in their native language and are also answered by the teacher also in their native language. The teacher asks students in their native language. It is important for students to learn about the forms, grammar rules of the target language. Grammar rules are presented with examples. Students are asked to apply the rule complex they are given. Students answer these questions in the target language. Answers to the questions may be in the reading text or based on the understanding of the students or students on experience related to the text. Teacher decides whether the student's answer are correct. It is important for student to get the correct answer. If student answer incorrectly, the teacher will provide the correct answer. Students are asked to memorize new words, grammatical rules, and verb conjunction. Teacher gives students sentences with word missing. Students should fill in the blanks with a new vocabulary or with a particular grammar type. Students are asked to make up sentences with the new words they learn in the text. This technique can show whether students really understand the new words. Students are asked to write a composition in this target language. The topic is based on some aspect of the reading passage. Conclusion. Teaching involves any instructional technique that draws learners' attention to some specific grammatical form in such a way that it helps that either to understand it metalinguistically and or process in it in comprehension and or production so that they can analyze it. Okay. No doubt the translation method is a valuable and aid in teaching English, but when its value is overrated, the student tend to learn only tame and still way of conversation. This habit continue with them throughout their life, and their speaking power of English never impressions anyone. Teachers should stress those points where the Indian vernacular differ from English. Teachers should always speak correct pronunciation and use grammatically correct sentence. Students should be asked to do more of written work. Okay, thank you for watching.